So, I don't know. Got nothing really to say other than I've honestly just kind of lost interest in making videos altogether. It was kind of, I try to get a video out every so often, and I've just kind of lost interest in it. Don't really feel like setting the camera up anymore. And, trying to get the phone in the best spot to film me doing something, it just seems like it takes me 10 times longer to do something, and I don't really feel like doing it anymore. But I don't know, I might come out of it, but because it's kind of just a pain in the ass to, it's hard for me to try to film something and try to work on it at the same time and make sure I don't go over a certain length of time. And I'm just kind of, and I'm just kind of sick of, trying to make a video here and there of stuff. And I'm just kind of getting sick of always having, well, maybe this will, and it's just, I'm getting really kind of just sick of it. Not saying that I'm gonna, go off of here completely and leave you guys hanging. It's just kind of been one of those things that I've been debating. I've just been kind of strung out a lot lately and really haven't felt like making any videos or doing anything. I mean, the 3 videos I put up this weekend, I just kind of did it because I know I said that I was going to buy those plows and the planter, and that's what you got. But in other news, I didn't buy anything from the auction. There was nothing good there. I mean, if I was looking for any of the stuff that was there, I would have bought it. I mean, the only actual good thing that was there was a New Holland 263, or not 263, 279. No, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. 273, or was it a 269? I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was a New Holland small square baler anyways. There was a half decent pinwheel rake there and a half decent disc mower, but I really don't need a 3-point hitch disc mower. And that was really about it, but I really didn't need them, so I just said the hell with it. But yeah, so I figured I'd just let you guys know that I haven't really been all that enthused about videos and stuff. I mean, there's been a whole lot I've been doing behind the camera, and there hasn't been, and I haven't said a whole lot to people that I'm friends with that follow me on here. There's just been a lot of stuff I've been doing that I haven't said anything, and really haven't felt like throwing out an update video. It just seems less convenient to try to work with the camera on all the time than it is to work with the camera in front of my face. It really does. And so I'm not saying I'm quitting, but I'm definitely not saying that you're gonna be getting videos often. You might get one whenever I feel like it. I've completely just, I don't know. But it might have something to do with I've been back on a kick lately of just not wanting to do anything video-wise, I should say. Just kind of hit a hard spot. I'll be fine. But anyways, the D17 has a lot of issues that I've discovered. Well, I knew it was doing the one issue for a long time. And I would have done a video and a walk around of the planter and the plows, but I was pressed for time and I didn't really need to. But the planter needs a lot. Not that I knew it was gonna need quite a bit when I bought it, and considering I paid only $150 for it, I'm not I'm not that much surprised. I mean, I paid $150 for it. I mean, I paid for what the cylinder and hydraulic hoses was worth. So I mean, it's been sitting for 10 plus years, so it's not like I was expecting it to be practically brand new. I mean, but it works. I mean, everything turns and moves. Well, I say everything turns and moves. One of the openers is froze solid. Like, I tried freeing it up. I mean, I loaded it full of PB Blaster and some WD-40, and I think the other thing was ZEP 45. I sprayed on it just trying to get it freed up, and I bared down on it with a pipe wrench, and if I put all of me into it, I probably would have broke it off. So and I couldn't get the bolt started, so I'm gonna need to get out the old hot wrench and free it up that way. But the planter's not gonna stay on the D17, because in the D17, it's had an issue. Something's leaking by in the valve bank somewhere where the lift arms will just lift up on their own. You start the tractor up and it will lift up. So what you probably could, well, I know you couldn't see it in the video, but in the video, I have a chain holding the lift arms down, because if the lift arms are all the way up and extended, it takes enough, it doesn't let the planter pick up. The planter will pick up like it's got air in it, it will kind of, and then it will just kind of hop, and then it doesn't go up all the way. And I thought, well, fuck, it's the pump. I figured the pump was probably burnt out of it, but the pump's not burnt out of it, which is kind of surprising considering as old as that tractor is. But so in order to get enough fluid to bypass to the outlet to run pick the planter up, I gotta keep the lift arms down, because I found out the first day I had it hooked onto the D17 Saturday, or was it Friday? Yeah, Saturday, with the lift arms all the way up. I could get the planter to go up, but not all the way. So I couldn't get and I even idle or revved up, it wouldn't lift it up. So, put it on the 160, picked it right up in the air and idle. So, we thought, oh, well, fuck, the pump's burnt out. Well, the pump's not burnt out. The pump's fine. I still got some issues to work out with it anyways, and really, I'm gonna probably take the valve bank off and send it out and have a guy rebuild it, because that's what the valve bank needs to be rebuilt anyways. And I would do it, but I don't really want to do that. It's just, it'll be just easier to send it out. But anyways, the planter's not probably gonna stay on the D17. The planter's gonna most likely be put on my John Deere B. And the reason for that is because when you're running the row marker and you put the tractor down center of the row marker, the tractor, there's obviously the ridge that the row marker left. Well, I could probably take and put a chain on the drawbar of the planter to run down the center of that and level it out. And there's probably going to be some people that just say I could just leave it alone, it won't matter, it'll be fine that way, but I just don't want that ridge left in the field. So I'm probably, anyways, in the plan was to set it up for my John Deere B anyways from the beginning. So it's going to be put on the John Deere B, because I really don't want it on the, well, yeah, that's the plan anyways. And then the plows, they work pretty goddamn good. They work like they were supposed to. It worked like they was, pulled out of the field and parked. They was used the day before we bought it. They worked that good. The only issue we had with it was the rope was about, probably about 3 feet too long, maybe more than that, because I'd hang it up on one of the levers, and it would drag, it would be on the ground and almost be run over by the wheel. So we cut it shorter and ran the rope a certain way, so that way it'd be up off the ground. And then when I unloaded it off the trailer, I did kind of a boo-boo. When I unloaded it off the trailer with the 160, I rolled my bucket into the trip arm and broke it off, which was my fuck up. And then we took and put the then my dad brazed it back on, just because he can do that better than I ever could. And it works. I mean, the plows work like they're supposed to. And I was gonna get them set up so I could put them on the John Deere, but I think I'm just gonna leave it for the WC, because they're all set up for the WC. They work perfectly behind the WC, so it's gonna stay on the WC. And like I said, the John Deere will be set up to probably run the planter, just because, yeah. But one of the things I gotta put on that planter is springs for the tensioners, because for tensioners on the chain, because right now there's tensioners that run off the chains that run off the drive wheels, off the drive tires. There's chains that run up to run the whole planter. Well, the way they are right now, there's no springs on the tensioners, so when you pick the planter up, the chains get really, really loose. So if you drive along in any gear over third gear at high range or full throttle, the chains come off. But the minute you put so I thought when I first got it home, I could just unhook it, you know, take a link out of the chain, and that would fix it. But when you put the planter all the way down, the chains that are pretty much right up tight. So I know that's not gonna fix that problem. That's just gonna probably make stuff a problem. So I got the springs for it, and then for some reason, I don't know if it was something IH ever did or what, but there is no place on that entire fucking planter for a jack. There's no place where it would have been on there originally, like where IH would have had it bolt on. There's no place where the thing that the jack swivels on would have been welded to it. There's no place for it. So I don't understand that. I don't know if IH honestly just thought the farmer was gonna always have a wooden block in his shed or wherever he parks his planter to put it on. Well, I can tell you one thing, I already got sick of that this weekend, picking it up and off to put it on the tractor, off the ground to put it on the tractor's drawbar. I'm already sick of that. So it's gonna get a jack. But yeah. But other than that, that planter's pretty much ready to go. So this, hopefully either next week or this week, I'm going to plow the field that I'm gonna be planting corn in, and then hopefully by mid to end of May, I'm gonna be planting it. And whether you guys see that or not, I don't know. So, but right now everything's just kind of up in the air, and yeah, so I'm just kind of sick of, yeah, I feel I've been getting more stuff done without trying to film it than I have trying to film it. And yeah, so we're gonna call it there. It's getting close to 15 minutes.